Princess, the character we play as throughout the 4 Princess Quest arcade games, whose goal is to vanquish the evil once and for all. But who is she, and why exactly does she want to take down Glitchtrap? Well, there are a couple candidates as to who she might be, the first being Vanessa and the second being Cassidy. So, to determine who she most likely is, let's explore the identity of the princess. Depending on who the princess is determines why she wants to destroy Glitchtrap. If it's Vanessa, then we are going through the journey of Vanessa of Help Wanted 1 up until she frees herself, the part of her mind that's trapped behind a locked door from Help Wanted, taking down the thing that took control of her autonomy. If she's Cassidy, then she wants to destroy the thing that's continuing the legacy of her killer, William Afton, which will result in her finding peace. So, which is it? To start, let's evaluate the evidence for Vanessa. When Glitchtrap completed the consciousness transfer with Vanessa, she ended up behind a locked door. We opened the same door from the other side in Princess Quest 3. The reason why VR Store can be in Princess Quest is because the game was ported over from a mobile game to an arcade. And where was Princess Quest first introduced? In the Help Wanted the Mobile Edition. The first PQ would represent Vanessa becoming corrupted by Glitchtrap. The second PQ would be about us fighting back or resisting the control of Glitchtrap, like in Special Delivery. The third would be us fully becoming Vanny after she collects the Vanny mask and Glitchtrap, just like in the Curse of Dreadbed DLC, and then saving ourselves. And the fourth would be us destroying Glitchtrap with the help of Jeremy once and for all. In all of this, despite the recap, the princess would represent Vanessa's free will, or if you prefer, it's just Vanessa's free will, or a spirit or mind retracing her steps to save herself. The most damning piece of evidence of Vanessa being the princess is the message in the arcade conspiracy, stating that the arcade conspirator wants to stay at least one more night. I can save the princess. Now on to Cassidy. First and foremost, we should address how Cassidy ended up in Princess Quest in the first place. While there is no definitive answer as to how she ended up there, we can assume that she was in Help Wanted, as the text "It's me" shows up in the barn of Curse of Dreadbear. Once you've hit the 3 clown posters, while the text appears in a purple lit barn, it is written in the same font as FNAF 1, but it could also just be the result of the mimic replicating it, blah blah blah, we get the gist. But how did she get in there in the first place? As I stated before, there is no definitive answer as to how she got there other than she followed Afton, or more accurately, what she believed to be Afton, but was a program imitating him. And there is fair evidence for this being a possibility. In the novels, Golden Freddy is mentioned as not having an endoskeleton in his suit, and he is slumped over and just kinda teleports exactly as he is depicted in the games. And yet, despite not having an endoskeleton, Michael Brooks, the spirit of Golden Freddy in that universe, is still present with the other kids of the MCI of the melted together FNAF 1 endos. This same thing happens in the games under the theory Molten MCI. During the events of Follow Me, Afton destroys the classic animatronics for their remnants, leaving behind their suits, but noticeably Golden Freddy is never dismantled. They only appear as their spirit chasing Afton into Springtrap. We can assume Molten MCI happens as 1. In FNAF 6, Freddy is named Molten Freddy, how Remnant is described in the books, and 2, a recently discovered Easter egg in Help Wanted has 4 endos melted together in a furnace within the sister location bunker. And we know Cassidy was in FNAF 6 as the gravestone ending depicts all the MCI and Charlie's gravestones. So, the spirit of Golden Freddy just follows where the other kids go, or where other spirits are. As such, it is very well possible that she would follow what she believes to be her killer into Help Wanted. If she is indeed following Glitchtrap, then there should be instances of her appearing where he is. Well, in Special Delivery, where Glitchtrap also is, there is another virus within their systems under the C virus. Within the trailer for AR, there is a moment where on a TV screen, a C pops up, and following it is the text, "It's me." If Cassidy is the princess, as the files or SB originally suggested, then that's Security Breach and Help Wanted 2 covered. Under this assumption, it would explain Chica's appearance in PQ3, as she was the first of the MCI to be killed.
I was the first. I have seen everything.
Why she's golden, and who the Red Man is, as he is labelled as OMC in the dialogue files from Help Wanted 2. OMC would be an acronym for Old Man Consequences. Although, a few things are worth explaining if Cassidy is the princess. Why does she have a shadow in PQ2 and 3? To answer this, let's look at Coming Home. In this story, Susie, one of the MCI kids, visits her home during the day in her spirit form, and every night, Chica, which also contains her soul or agony, brings her back to the pizzeria. It is possible that the shadow is just a representation of the agony of Cassidy's soul, or the other half of it, as shadows are more often than not associated with agony, dark remnant. The other thing is this tree above the door to Glitchtrap. Many people believe this to be a baobab tree, and if it is or isn't the case, it is not entirely relevant to what I'm about to suggest. The tree could be a representation of life and death, or a cycle to be precise. In Coming Home, Susie's time with her family aligns with the number of leaves on their oak tree. In the story, Susie's mum explains to her why the tree loses its leaves because it has to lose them to survive the winter and regrow them as per its seasonal cycle. Once Susie and Samantha accept Susie's fate, Susie departs with Chica one final time where Oliver's last leaf falls. Another thing that could connect one of the MCI to the princess, and as a nail in the coffin to the tree representing a cycle of life, is a baobab tree. As a baobab tree is referred to as a tree of life, the tree of life for Cassidy is her cycle. You could say she's caught in a loop. Though, to be fair, the cycle of life could be used for any spirit or cycle, such as the continuation of Afton's legacy. But what about the mask and Glitchtrap plush? Well, rather than Vanessa freeing herself or retracing her steps, it's Cassidy collecting the pieces that contain Glitchtrap's connection to Vanessa, bringing them together, and the part of Vanessa that's trapped, you could potentially break their connection, as suggested by the glitched scream upon opening the door. Though again, this also works if the princess is Vanessa's free will. With all of the evidence and points on the table, I think it's pretty clear that the princess is Cassidy on her quest to destroy the creature that's continuing the legacy of her killer. In ending Glitchtrap, Cassidy's soul can finally rest, as hinted at in the Brazil ending with the 5 balloons floating away just like in Happiest Day, showcasing that all 5 children are at rest. But what do you guys think? Comment down below if you agree or disagree. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, hitting the bell to be notified when I upload next, and liking the video, it's appreciated. I also have a Twitter you could follow me on if you would like. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your day/evening.